Hey friends, and my name is Austin, and I have been a digital nomad for over 4.5 years now, and I will teach you all the tips, all the tricks, and how to not get scammed. And today we're going to talk about how to live in Bali, Indonesia, $615 a month to $2,000 a month. So you're thinking, Austin, how can I live there for $600 a month? Well, that's if you're on a very tight budget and in a very strict budget. I say it's possible to be comfortable and to live in Bali for under $1,000 a month. I personally spent about $1,000 a month in Bali, but one month I've tried to see how much I could budget it. I did it on $600 a month. I have lived in Bali, Indonesia for 1 year. And so this is my experience, all my tips, my tricks, and how to not get scammed. So to live comfortably in Bali, I would say you probably spend about $1,000 a month. So that's what I've spent per month. But there's people that spend over $2,000 a month, and they have a crazy so lifestyle, which I think is pretty crazy because you can live a insane lifestyle. Like I've splurged $1,000 a month in Bali, and I felt like that's as much as I could spend. It was kind of hard to spend more because it's so cheap, and so I personally know people that spend like $2,000 or more per month. They live in a mansion. So we're gonna talk about how to live there from $600 a month to $2,000 a month. So let's get straight into it. So for the first few months, I lived in a homestay where all of the locals stay $150 a month, which is insane. A studio apartment, and it was next to Bali MMA where I trained at. I would just run to the beach. All the things I wanted was right there. Supermarket was there on the corner, and the local food markets and places like that. The gyms were all there, and the laundry place was there as well. And so it's just like all the things I wanted was in one place. And I would just go to the beach and come back home. And so that was my routine every day, just like gym, train, beach, and eat. So that's how I spend about $600 to $1,000 a month. But yeah, we'll see here how to live for under $1,000 a month. And so this beautiful villa, this is $500 a month for this beautiful villa here in Bali. $400 a month, the classic villa that you see in Bali on Instagram. You basically uh so live as a millionaire for under $1,000 a month in Bali, Indonesia, because it's so cheap and it's high quality and it's really crazy. So you see there how this was about 500, and so 430 right here, and here this is $518, and so this is a basic bungalow. So just like I told you, it's possible to live there for $150 to $200 a month for a basic studio apartment. So $213, and so this is how you'll be able to live there for $600 a month. $200 a month for this place for it for basically a studio apartment. Here $500 a month, and here $300 a month for that place right there too as well. And you see it's about around $200 a month to $600 a month. And of course you can get a big awesome mansion and live an extravagant awesome lifestyle. So now we talk about Bali prices versus New York prices, right? So if you can work online, you can have a 10 times better lifestyle in Bali than you would have in New York City. How insane is that, right? So New York is about around 3,000, 2,500 here as well. So 2,500, $4,000, 2,700 here, 2,500 here. So 3,500 and about 3,000 here. And we go to the average price in Austin, New York is around 3,500, just like we seen. So 4,000 here, 3,500 here, 4,000 here, 3,500. So the cost of living in Bali is way cheaper than New York. It's really insane. So the food cost, which we will talk about too as well. So the basic price, right? If you go and eat at the local places, which is a better place to eat because so they have their own cuisine and their own culture, and it's a lot better than going to a tourist place to eat. You spend like $20, $30 on a basic small portion of meal where you can eat so cheap and get a huge portion of meal at the local places, and you help support the local people as well, and the food is a lot better as well. So we see here it's about $200 to $600, just like we seen. Here's my, if you spend over $1,500 a month in Bali, I don't know what to say. This is my blog post on how to live in Bali for cheap. And so just like I talked about, it's around $600 to $2,000. But this right here, this is crazy. We spend, so we go down here as well. We'll see exactly what I talked about as well. So the rent and homestay is about $150. So $1,200 for an insane mansion in Bali. And so transportation per month, I would say you spend about $30 a month to $100 a month if you so take some crazy adventure all over Bali, Indonesia. It depends on if you're renting a scooter or taking Gojek and Grab. So the electricity is around $30 to $70 a month for the mobile phone. Data from Telkomsel is around $15 to $20 a month for data. Food from $250 to $700 a month. So if you spend more than like $500 a month, then you're eating a whole lot, or you're going to the nightclubs or things like that, and you're spending a whole bunch of money. But I personally spend about $300 a month on all food expenses per month. I basically just ate at the local places. It's better food, it's better portion. You help the local people, and so I really enjoy eating at the local places. I feel is better. So the gyms is from $30 at a Bull gym in Canggu, or it's around $120. And if you train at Bali MMA, it's around $120 a month. And the training is incredible. It's great coaches, and they have their own some gym equipment there too as well. The Bali Body Factory is the most expensive gym in Bali, I think. It's got a whole bunch of stuff. It's got some jacuzzis, pools. If you're going to Bali for jiu-jitsu and MMA and things like that, I'd recommend just going to Bali in MMA and Bull Gym, so across the street as well. So the place that I stayed at, laundry is on premises and it's really cheap. It's like a few dollars, but I give them a few more dollars as well. Locally ran, it's really cheap. I would say I was probably spent like $10 or $20 a month on some laundry, but if you're doing it at a different place, it could be more. But yeah, in all, so that's around $615 to $2,720. If you're on a crazy tight budget, then it's about $600 a month. If you're on a crazy, just insane lifestyle, then it's around $2,700 a month. So that's the cost of living in Bali. I personally spend about $1,000 a month for all expenses. And so thanks so much. If you want a some more in-depth explanation, then I link the full in-depth blog post down below. So check that out. And up above me right here is the cost of living in Canggu, Bali. So click that and go to the next one. Thanks so much, friends. And smash the like button, comment down below, and let's talk more about Bali and travel tips in Bali, Indonesia. Thanks so much, and have a wonderful day.